Hey guys, what is going on everybody? My name is What's Wrong, and ladies and gents, welcome on back to a brand new blind bag video. And today, this blind bag video is brought to you by the lovely folks at Diamond Select Toys. And when I say brought to you by, I mean this box was sent to me for review purposes by the lovely folks from Diamond Select Toys. So as always, if that is the case, I'll let you guys know. But they didn't like sponsor the video or anything like that in terms of like, you know, paying for it or anything in terms of those kind of rules. Because if they did, I would have told you. Nevertheless, this is the Minimate series for the Nightmare Before Christmas, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a huge fan of the Nightmare Before Christmas design, but I am a huge fan of Minimates, and this series has some really awesome parts that you can then reuse for other customs. Like, I could totally see myself reusing the Jack Skellington head for some customs for like Scarecrow or something like that. Definitely the pumpkin head for some characters in the Spidey universe, so I'm really stoked to actually utilize some of these parts on other Minimates, which is one of my favorite parts about Minimates is the fact that they are pretty much universally compatible. So you can take stuff from Nightmare Before Christmas or their Predator series or something like their DC or Marvel series and then mix and match them all together, or like Ghostbusters and so on and so forth. So, nevertheless, I don't even know how many bags are in here. So let's double check. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh wow, there's actually one on the bottom here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so there are 18 bags in total. Let's put them all somewhat nicely back into there, and we will pull on the bags until we have a complete series. So this is the third series that they've done for the Nightmare Before Christmas. So let's see what we can pull here, and let's find out what's inside. So we do get a nice little checklist, probably featuring, okay, so this is not just their Minimates lineup. This actually features their Diamond Select stuff. So you can see some of their fancier figures. I've actually never ever seen these either in my comic book store or in like an actual store. So I'm not really sure where they retail these, probably more commonly in the US. But I personally have never seen them because some of these are really sweet looking, by the way, like really well done figures. Especially like this guy back here, I forget his name, but he looks really cool. All right, and then on this side is where we can actually see a lot of their other releases for the Minimate side of things. So we have the Hot Topic series right here, series 2, and then we've got series 3 that was like in Toys R Us, and then we've got the New York Comic Con box set that was exclusive to that. And then of course, series 3, which is the one we're gonna be opening right there. All right, so let's see what our first figure is. Ooh, okay. I don't even know the name of this character because, again, like I said, I'm not a huge fan of Nightmare Before Christmas, but, whoa, it's all translucent? Dude, that is amazing. This is probably the Easter Bunny, I would imagine. I could be wrong. That is not going to work, no matter how hard I try. That peg is way too ginormous for the tiny legs of our Easter Bunny here, but he does come with a cool little basket as well, so that's a nice accessory, I will say that much. That's very cool to see. So there we go, the Easter Bunny. Well, a terrifying version of the Easter Bunny. Well, okay, okay, come on. A terrifying version of the Easter Bunny. There we go. All right, so next bag, here we go. So far, no repeats, huh? It's like, how could you have a repeat? You only opened one. Oh, okay, so this is the nightgown or night robe, Jack Skellington. He comes along with a whole plethora of books, it looks like. Of course, inside we have another one of those checklists, same type of thing, so I'm just going to toss that aside since we don't want to be just looking at the same stuff all over again. So here's Jackie Boy, aka Jack Skellington. And this should be removable, the little hat piece. Yes, it is. So if you don't like him with his little night hat, his little PJs, you can remove that. And then we have 3 books, which, let's take a look at those, shall we? Let's try to get a good clear look. So we've got A Christmas Carol, and of course he can't hold these. So, okay, or I thought he could hold them. There we go. He can't hold these. Then we've got The Scientific Method, which is, of course, when you think of A Christmas Story, hand in hand goes The Scientific Method as well. Those 2 books, I guess, are very appropriately associated, I guess, in the Jack Skellington universe. So there we go. And then last, but certainly not least, we've got the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Would have been nice if that was actually painted red, but there we go. We've got the Rudolph book as well. All right, so far so good. We got 2 characters out of the possible 8 that are in this series. So Our next pull. Ooh, okay. I want to say their names are Oogies or something like that, but I'm 100% certain that that's not what it is. Not 100, obviously, because if I was 100, I wouldn't even said it out loud. Is that not going to fit? Oh, it will. There we go. Look at this thing. It is terrifying in the best way possible. Obviously, all colored up in yellow and red as well for details. Actually has a swivel at the waist, which is nice. And of course, the arms move around. The headpiece moves around. Is it removable? Like, oh, okay. It's all one piece. I was wondering if it was like a mask and there was something else underneath, but nope, it's all one piece. And that is a very, very big Minimate. Like, as far as just the depth of the character, the width of the character, it's pretty crazy. All right, so far so good. I don't know how I'm getting so lucky so far, not getting any repeats, but let's hopefully keep it up. Nice! Again, we avoid the repeat problem by pulling a new version of Jack Skellington, one that we did not get before. Looks like this is called the footless version. This is obviously the most classic version of Jack, and it looks amazing. Wow. This is seriously really well done. Wow. Okay, I definitely would like to, that's good English. I definitely would like to get another one because I really want to keep one like this because it's genuinely really well done. Like, I'm actually shocked by how cool this is. I love that detail. Look at that. The pinstripes, so well detailed. Like, there's no actual like paint leaks into any areas. It's nice and smooth. Very, very well executed there. Jackie boy! Okay, so that was a little crazy. Let's move on to the next bag, shall we? All right, wow. I keep tearing this up like crazy. Ooh, nice. Okay, this is the Minimate that I am most excited for, just because I think it looks the best out of the entire bunch. It just looks so, so well done all around. Like, every detail about this one is just fantastic. From top to bottom, it is by far the one that I'm most excited to add to the collection of Minimates that I already own. Careful. Oh, whoops. There we go. And then there is a removable head, so you can go on ahead and put that skeleton head on like that. So that is viable. And, of course, we do have the pumpkin head, which actually looks amazing because it's translucent kind of plastic as well, so looks sweet. And he's got a torch as well as the Halloween Town sign on his back as well. So that is terrific. Seriously, look at, like, honestly, this looks like straight up a really well done action figure. Not just like a little mini figure or anything like that, like an action figure. So many accessories, so many cool little details throughout. Very well painted to simulate or emulate the idea of hay for the legs and such. So obviously it's supposed to look like a scarecrow. And then the addition of the sign back there also looks really well done as well. All right, so that is our 5th Minimate overall. And so far, so good as far as repeats are concerned. I think we're only missing 3 Minimates, right? By my very in-depth calculations. Let's see. Yep, still no repeats. Okay, I don't know why this one comes separated at the torso. But here we go. Careful. And careful once more. Whoop. Whoops. Where does the stand got stuck in there? And wow, look at the paint detail on this one. Whoa, that is crazy. Yikes, look at that. Again, what blows my mind is the scale of these things, and then not only the amount of paint, but how clean it is, relatively speaking. This one does have a little bit of a paint leak. Like, you can see the pink going on to the patch there. So there's a little bit of paint leaks, but relatively speaking, this is really, really impressive, just how clean this is. I wonder if she has another expression on the back. Nope, just the one terrifying zombie-like expression. So, yay, there we go. All right, so far, so good. Still need to open up a few more bags here, and hopefully we will get the last few remaining... Okay, I don't know how this is happening, but we're getting really lucky. I don't know why. I always thought that this character reminded me of... what's the guy from Futurama? Zoidberg, I think? Just the mouth and everything kind of reminded me of him a little bit. So this is a great figure for just like using the suit and such for other customs. So if you want to go on ahead and just replace the headpiece, boom. And obviously the legs and the arms, but then you got yourself a pretty cool suit figure that you could use for other characters like Tony Stark or maybe somebody a little bit more obnoxious. Well, Tony is pretty obnoxious as it is, but you know, to wear a white suit, that takes some guts. So some other character that would be able to pull that off. And there are plenty of characters to choose from the comic book universe. All right, so we move along to the next bag, and hopefully this will be the final figure that we need, which it is not. Okay, so that is our first duplicate. Let's open another, and that is another duplicate. Okay, of course, now that we need one more character, we're gonna just stumble across duplicate after duplicate after duplicate. Yep. Why do they all come separated at the body? That's so weird. All right, another duplicate possibly. Yep. Ooh, nice. That one I actually do want to have another one of for customs. And let's see. Another nightgown. Okay. Come on! Oh, by the way, I could have just shown you all their official names on the back here. So we've got Oogie. I was right. It is Oogie. Unraveled Oogie, Jack, Sally, Sleeping Jack? No, Pajama Jack. Okay, I was pretty close. And then we've got Melting Man, Miss Finkelstein, and the Glow Easter Bunny. So does he glow in the dark? Maybe, possibly. Another Jack. Look at this just giant pile of mini-mates. We're not getting the ones that we want. Miss Finkelstein, where are you? Are you seriously not going to be in here? I'm going to be infuriated if we actually don't. Yes, there we go. Finally. My goodness. How many bags do we still have left? 1, 2, 3. We'll open up those final 3 as well, just to see what we can get in those. All right, so here's Miss Finkelstein. I cannot pronounce it properly. Miss Finkelstein, maybe? Finkelstein? Either way, let's just move right along. And that is actually a really well done figure as well, seriously. Wow, I am really surprised by this because personally for me, I would have honestly, the only way I would have picked up a Nightmare Before Christmas Mini-Mate set is probably if I bought one that included Jack Skellington, because he's a pretty iconic character and I actually think he looks really, really awesome. But now that I got these for review, I have to say I'm really, really impressed by quite a few of these. Like, she's really well done. Jack is probably my favorite. Well, I really like the Pumpkin King. Pumpkin King first, then Jack, then probably, I don't know, Sally. Yeah, probably Sally. Then Pajama Jack. Then the Easter Glow Bunny. Then Oogie, and then last but certainly not least, the Melting Man. So, with that all in mind, ladies and gents, there you have it. Before we wrap it up, let's open up the final 3 bags just to see what kind of repeats we end up getting. Yes, another Pumpkin King? Yep, Pumpkin King. And, oops, another Oogie. It would have been awesome if it was another Pumpkin King. Do we have another bag? Yes, final bag. Here we go, guys. It is another Miss Finkelstein. Okay, let's just move on, because that name is always going to be unpronounceable to me, clearly. All right, so nevertheless, ladies and gents, thank you guys so very much for watching today's quick blind bag video for the Nightmare Before Christmas Mini-Mates that were provided by Diamond Select Toys. Thank you so very much for checking it out. Of course, if you want to see more details about Diamond Select Toys, you can check out their website. They have plenty of other Mini-Mates available to them. I actually am currently trying to hunt down a couple of Mini-Mates. They have like a bunch of like Marvel Zombie sets, and I'm trying to find those at my local comic book store. The guy that's like owns it, he said that he might have some in storage, so he's gonna check, and if I end up buying those, I'll try to do a video for that as well. So, nevertheless, thank you guys so very much for watching. Hopefully we'll catch you guys here next time. Peace out. I'll see you later, alligators. Bye-bye, everyone.